Hi you guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another hair video for you and I'm going to be doing a deep wave hairstyle. So if you would like to see how I achieved this hairstyle, then just keep watching. Okay, so all I did today so far to prep my hair was shampoo and condition. And today I ended up using the Head and Shoulders, I think it's Rich Moisture or Intense Moisture. I will put that in the description box below. And then for my conditioner, I ended up getting a different Shea Moisture conditioner, which I'll also put in the description box. And it's moisture for hair that resists moisture, right? So kind of coarser hair, because my hair, now that it's more gray, is tending to be a little bit resistant and a little bit coarse.
All right, here's everything in order for what I did to prep my hair for this video. I tried this, which was very nice. And I tried this for the first time. So far, so good. And then this is a new one for me. And this is a new one for me. This I use all the time, kind of a holy grail item for me. And then this I tried for the first time as well. So I'll let you guys know what I think.
So then when I got out of the shower, I used the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner and a little bit of Suave Extra Hold Mousse. And then I just brushed it well with my little wet brush that I like and kind of ran my fingers through it, and I just let it air dry. I probably let it air dry for over an hour at least, and then I hit it with my Bioionic Power Light, and I just blasted all of the rest of the scalp area dry and made sure all my ends were dry. So it's just kind of a blank surface now. This is whatever natural wave that I have in my hair. And please let me know how this light is for you guys. I hope this light works well for you. I, again, am in front of a window and have a couple different lights on. One is warm, one is cool. So, yeah, let me know how that works for you. And what I would like to do first is show you my hot tools that I'm going to use today and get my hair sectioned off. So right around my face, I'm going to use my Conair Pro curling iron. This is the instant heat, and I usually put it on about like a 12 or 14. I don't crank it all the way up to the top. So it's kind of like a medium heat, and I'm just going to use that right around the front by my face. And then everything else, I'm going to use my Revlon Deep Waver. I'd say almost an inch. It's at least a half an inch. Okay, so now I'm going to section my hair off, and I'm trying to recreate a hairstyle that I did the other day, so I hope it works out well for you guys. So I'm just going to section off the top and put that in a little clippy, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab these little pieces right around my face. I told you guys in my last hairstyle video, I do have a couple of extensions right in the front. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that hair like before my extensions, at just kind of the wispies that frame in front. Okay, so just with my curling iron, I'm going to place it vertically right behind that hair and just very gently roll that through, sort of twisting backwards away from my face, just to smooth that out and give it some shape. Otherwise, it's just kind of sticky outy and it doesn't really do anything for me. So not like a real curl, almost like a half a curl right there. Same thing on this side. And I do this even if I'm just pulling my hair back. I always like to make sure these little wispies are controlled. and then I'm also going to take right here in the front and curl my little bangs that I have trimmed out for myself. Again, same thing, just kind of twisting back, not really giving it a full curl. But right here on this side, see how my natural wave wants to kind of come forward? So what I did the other day was I went along with that. I went along with my natural wave. Oh, sorry, that's hard to do on the other side. But you see how I just like put my curling iron under there and just let it follow my curl on the way out? And basically it just kind of gives it a little bit of softness right there. Okay, so now I want to use my deep waver, and I want this whole section right in front of my ear to be one section, and this whole section here. I'm going to split the back in half though, just straight across, split the back in half and get a little bit of it up out of the way. Whoops. And clip that. So now I kind of have like a U shape going back right here as my shape of my section. So I'm going to grab this whole section right here I want in my deep waver. And what I like to do is I don't hold it straight out like this. I hold it down like this. Okay? So you want the two little prongs on the bottom and the plate on top, and I'm going to slide it under there and turn it just slightly right here. I'm not trying to get those little wispies in my waver because I don't want them super crispy. And then I just slide down until the bottom curl hits my prong and I clamp again. And what I'm finding with the deep waver is it does take a little bit of practice, especially with the ends. Because it's not like a curling iron where you can feed the hair through. You can't slide this through your hair. You have to like place it where you want it on your hair and then open it up and let it go again. I'm actually going to brush that little section right there because it's got a little tangle in it. Okay, so again, my two prongs are on the bottom. I'm going to slide it in there and then turn it so that it's facing down and then clamp. I like the shape I get when I do that because then I get like a round shape. If I try to hold it like straight out, I get triangle hair. And I just hold it for a couple seconds and I open it up and I just let it go down until that bottom curl is back on my prong again. And then again, I'm going to let it go, let it slide through. I'm going to catch the end very slightly and make sure that's nice and neat. I don't like it when my end looks like crimpy or anything. So when I say prongs, I'm talking about these two. And when I say the plate, I'm talking about this one. And I have this set on 15. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this back section here, which was a little tricky to me when I did it. Oh, see, I hope that light is okay. That's like really warm where I see it. But I have my night light on my phone. I film on my phone. I always put my night light on so that I don't get that blue light. Maybe I should take that off. Maybe that's what's bugging me. So again, I'm just clamping that hair down here. For me, this is pretty short, but I'm gonna see. Yeah, I can get that bottom, I can get the end in like a curl. And when I'm on the end, I just kind of gently let it go. then I don't get like a kinky look. And my other side. And I'm going to let that slide through and clamp the end. Okay. And I like this to look like a little bit messy and a little bit not formed. So that's why I'm letting my natural curl be in it. Okay, now this section that I just took out of my hair clip, I'm just splitting it into two. Right down the middle. And I'm still turning my waver. I still want my waver up and down. I really do think it changes the whole style when I do that. For me, hairstyling is so much about controlling what happens at the scalp, not just your ends. The nice thing about the deep waver is it's so big, you really can get a wide section of hair in it. There you go. You can see that in there nicely. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my top section, and the other day I kind of struggled with my crown a little bit, but let me show you what I'm trying. I'm bringing a lot of hair forward, and I'm just getting this little section in my crown right here. If you can see that. I'm going to comb that up, and I just want to get my deep waver in here like straight across, and then I turn it a little bit. When I did this the other day, I didn't hold it straight up and down enough. I kind of held it like straight out this way, and I looked like Bozo the Clown in the back. You guys remember that from The Simpsons? Whoops, but then I dropped my section on accident. Okay, let me try that again. I gotta get that in there, clamp it. And then I gotta catch the end of it really quick and keep it turned down so that it doesn't get too fuzzy and big. Okay, now I'm gonna take my crown section just above that. That's like right on top here. Get my deep waver in there and turn it a little bit, but this one I am going to hold horizontal because now I'm coming from a different base. I'm coming almost from the top of my head. So basically what I'm trying to do this whole time is create a good base for my curl. Catch the end there. And see how there's a little bit more end poking out? I'm going to catch it again. right at that last little bump. And I like that shape I get right there. Okay, so now I've got this top section right here left to do. And then 2 on the other side. And what I did here the other day, see how I pulled that out a little bit? So I put the deep waver in, I clamp it, and then I slide it out just a little bit. I like having that little space before the wave starts. I don't like that wave right on my scalp right there. I think that it gives me a better shape and better volume. And again, just let that slide through and catch that little end. Oh, I just got it. Did you see that? There we go. And I just do that just so that I don't get like a frizzy end, because then see, sometimes you get like a funny thing happen. So I'm gonna try and get this in the right spot here and just go back over that end one more time. I just don't want to have that funny crimp there. That's a little bit better. Now it's like laying down. Okay, and so then on this side, all I did was split this section in 2. And then right here, I've actually got quite a lot of hair. So again, I'm gonna split that down the middle the other way and get my deep waver in, pull just a little bit and hold. I just like that shape I get right at the scalp when I do that. And then I'm just gonna kind of let the hair fall through until I catch my other wave in the right spot, because you want a bump and then one that's concave, and then you want convex, and then you want concave again. Catch that little end and make sure that's curled nicely. Just like that. And then right here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, now this very top section, this is our last section that we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna do this all just as one because it's not too thick. And I'm gonna turn it this way because we're working on the top of your head now. I'm gonna clamp it and pull up just a tiny little bit, just to give myself that little bit of distance from my scalp. There we go. And one more, catch the end. All right. Okay, and then I just kind of like shook it a little bit just to loosen it up. What I really like about this is it really mimics my natural curl a lot. So in the front of my hair, I have more of a wave, and in the back of my hair, I have ringlets. So for me, I'm always fighting this balance between making my 2 different curl types look the same. And so what I really like about this is it mimics this natural wave pattern that I would have in the front of my hair anyway, but it also kind of controls the back a little bit. Even though I didn't go through it with a round brush, I didn't smooth it or straighten it anywhere. And then I like using my regular curling iron right around my face because it smooths those frizzy little wispy areas that we all know and love. And what I want to finish with today is the Suave Max Hold Hairspray. I've not tried this yet. If you've tried it, let me know what you think, if you like it. And what I might do tomorrow is dab some olive oil into the ends of my hair to keep them moisturized. Anytime I wear my style for a few days, I always like to go back through and re-moisturize my ends just a little bit because naturally curly hair is dry. So I'm just going to mist a little bit with some of this hairspray. I like my hair to have kind of a touchable hold. Just a little bit in the back. And then I'm gonna lean out so my hair falls away from my face and get right there. And get underneath a little bit. And then the same thing on this side. I'm just gonna lean and basically spray what's underneath. Okay. So yeah, there's my deep wave. Let me show you the side. And I'll show you the other side. Whoops. Okay, so I just thought it would be fun to pop on here the next day and show you guys how my hair lasted after doing that tutorial for you. And I think that my hair feels really soft, and per the hairspray, I did not feel the hairspray in my hair at all. I'm used to getting like a little bit of crunch in my hair when I use hairspray, but I did not feel like it was even on there. It feels really super soft, and I think that I really like the new conditioner, but I can't really tell, you know, the leave-in conditioner. I can't tell if it's the leave-in or if it's the regular conditioner, but I am liking how soft my hair feels. I did end up dabbing a little bit of olive oil into the ends, like I mentioned, but I think that it held up okay. I had to brush through this. I slept on this. I didn't do anything else to it, right? So I had to brush through it. I had to fluff it up, but I feel like I can still see the wave. I just feel a little frizzy in a couple spots, probably like where my pillow was hitting it. But other than that, I think that it's holding up fine. And I think that the new products are nice if you're looking for your hair to be like really soft. This, to me, it's almost a little bit too soft. Like I would like to be able to feel some hairspray in my hair and some texture. But if you like your hair really super soft, then you would like it. Okay, so I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell for notifications so that you'll get an email when I make a new video. And other than that, I hope you guys all have a great weekend or a great week or whatever day you're on, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!